Maegor I Targaryen, known as Maegor the Cruel, is a controversial figure in the history of Westeros, born as the second son of King Aegon the Conqueror and Queen Visenya in 12 AC. Maegor's upbringing was marked by martial training and a fierce demeanor, earning him a reputation for strength and brutality from a young age. He was knighted by his father at the age of 16, making him the youngest knight in the realm at the time. Maegor was a tall, broad, and fearsomely strong man who craved violence, death, and absolute mastery over all he deemed his. Maegor's life was intertwined with ambition and conflict. He was married multiple times, with his first marriage to Cersei Hightower ending in annulment due to her inability to bear children. His affair with Lady Aeley Harroway there afterward forced his brother King Ennis to banish him into exile or face another quarrel from the High Septon in 40 AC. The defining moment of Maegor's life came after the death of his older brother, King Aenys I Targaryen, when he returned from exile and seized the Iron Throne by force in 42 AC, brutally taking the throne from his nephew and mercilessly executing and murdering his royal opposition, or anyone that defied him, while also adopting his father's dragon, Balerion, as his own. Maegor faced continued opposition from the Faith of the Seven due to his brutal tactics, defiance of their holy practices, reformation of their rules, and the construction of the Red Keep. Maegor's reign was marked by harsh repression of dissidents. As the Faith continued to oppose Maegor, suffering, fire, and death awaited. His reign was marked by numerous acts of violence and bloodshed, including the purging of the Sept of Remembrance, the burning of the Reach and Westerlands, the extinction of House Harroway, the torture and death of his nephew Prince Viserys, the execution of all his construction workers of the Red Keep, the slaughter of thousands of innocent civilians in the Great Wood south of the Blackwater, and the slaying of his nephew Prince Aegon with his supporters after the prince declared his claim to the Iron Throne, earning Maegor the epithet the Cruel and Kinslayer. Maegor took 3 more wives, known historically as the Black Brides, which was marred by strife and controversy, including accusations of infertility, dreadful miscarriages, infidelity, and the mysterious deaths of all of his wives. They say Maegor was cursed by the gods for his cruelty and defiance. Despite his formidable martial prowess, Maegor faced increasing challenges during his reign, including opposition from his own family members and the growing unpopularity among his subjects due to his barbaric methods, which resulted in a constant increase in taxes and gold tribute. Day by day, the Seven Kingdoms turned against its cruel king. Houses were actively planning on overthrowing him before fate stepped in. Maegor's rule ended abruptly in 48 AC at the age of 36, under very mysterious circumstances, with his body discovered on the Iron Throne, gruesomely impaled by the throne's blades with his wrist slashed open. How Maegor died was never discovered, but he had made many enemies within the Seven Kingdoms. His death marked the end of an era of brutal Targaryen rule and the beginning of a period of instability for the realm. Maegor the Cruel's legacy remains controversial and deeply divisive in Westerosi history. While some remember him as a strong and decisive ruler who upheld Targaryen authority, others view him as a tyrant whose reign was marked by excessive violence and cruelty. His story serves as a cautionary tale of the dangers of absolute power and the consequences of ruthless ambition in the volatile world of Westeros.